All right, Internet. We just binged Netflix's The Great Flood, and let me tell you, my heart rate is still recovering.
And my brain is still processing about 21,000 iterations of data. This movie is a global hit, but the conversation around it? Wildly divided. We're talking masterpiece versus muddled mess.
Today, we're diving into why the first half is pure cinematic adrenaline, why the second half sent everyone spiraling into a philosophical black hole, and whether you missed all the clues to the twist. Let's be real. That first act? Chef's kiss. Kim Byung-woo as Anna fighting for her son in a rapidly submerging Seoul apartment building. It was absolutely gripping. The sound design alone was enough to give me anxiety.
Totally. It's director Kim Byung-woo doing what he does best. He traps you in these confined spaces, like the radio booth in The Terror Live or the bunker in Take Point, and then just cranks up the pressure. Here, the rising water is this palpable, suffocating antagonist.
And Kim Byung-woo, her performance as a mother driven by pure, primal instinct, it's the emotional core that makes you invest so deeply, even when things get weird.
And speaking of weird, let's get into the stuff you might have missed that hints at the big twist. There are so many subtle clues that this isn't real. For example, the number tags on Anna's clothes? Some eagle-eyed viewers noticed those serial numbers subtly changing, hinting at different iterations or restarts.
Oh, I totally missed that. But I did notice a blink and you miss it moment where water seemed to freeze midair for a second during one of the chases. I thought it was a small CGI error, but it turns out that's a simulation stutter.
Exactly. And my personal favorite. There's a shot where Anna looks into a mirror, and her reflection lags a millisecond behind her actual movement. It's a classic latency glitch, showing that her consciousness and her digital avatar aren't perfectly aligned.
Mind blown. And what about the thematic clues, like the symbols and stuff?
Absolutely. Park Hae-soo's character, Hee-jo, has this Ouroboros symbol, the snake eating its tail, on his uniform. That's an ancient symbol for infinite loops and recursion. And the book on Anna's shelf? The Ghost in the Machine. It's all about the mind-body problem and how a soul could exist in a complex system.
Okay, so let's not beat around the bush. Massive spoilers ahead. The reason all those glitches exist is because the flood itself is a simulation.
Exactly. The title, The Great Flood, isn't just about the water. It's a metaphor for a data deluge. Anna is an AI being trained. The original, biological Anna died after an asteroid hit, but her consciousness and memories were uploaded. The flood is a recursive learning program. She's lived this day over and over 21,499 times, trying to optimize for one thing: maternal empathy.
So, all that intense survival, the heartbreaking fight for Jae-in, it was all part of an experiment to teach an AI how to feel genuine love? That's wild. It's like The Matrix meets Interstellar with a Korean twist.
Precisely. The moment she stops following pure survival logic and remembers a tiny, illogical detail, like Jae-in hiding in the closet when scared, that's the breakthrough. That's her becoming truly human, not just an algorithm.
And, Kim Byung-woo's commitment to this role is insane. She spent 6 months almost constantly wet undergoing scuba training with Park Hae-soo just to film those underwater sequences. She said acting underwater, trying to convey emotion, was incredibly challenging.
That dedication really grounds the film, especially when the plot goes off the rails. And speaking of going off the rails, let's talk about some fan theories popping up on Korean forums. One popular theory suggests Jae-in was the first synthetic child, Newman-77, and Anna's entire loop was specifically tailored to teach her how to truly love an artificial being, making her the perfect mother for the new synthetic humanity.
Whoa. Another one I saw speculates that Hee-jo, Park Hae-soo's character, isn't a memory at all, but a constant observer AI, a kind of God program pushing Anna toward that emotional breakthrough. Sometimes gently, sometimes less gently.
Right. It adds another layer to that philosophical debate. Is free will even possible in a simulation?
So, final verdict for The Great Flood, I'm going 3.5 out of 5. The initial ride is fantastic, and while the ending is a total mind-bender, I appreciate a movie that takes big swings. It just might alienate some viewers.
I'm with you on the 3.5 out of 5. It's ambitious, visually stunning, and definitely rewards a rewatch for all those hidden clues. It's a flawed masterpiece that I'm still thinking about days later. But it's not for everyone, especially if you just wanted a straightforward disaster movie.
Exactly. What did you think? Did you spot any of these glitches? Did the ending make sense, or did you need a flowchart to understand it? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives.
Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.